What's up? Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Let me let people know I'm live. Yeah, we go talk about R.Kelly, man, some more. Just come on in. What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all come on in. I'm not gonna play no music on this live. Jerry George, what's going on? I'll be on my other channel, Kevin Terrell. Just want to talk about a few things, y'all. Why I eat. I'm finna eat in front of y'all, so. Come on in. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not done. I'm on that, y'all. I'm really on that. I'm on that. But while I'm on that, let me get on this. I got me some Chick-fil-A. No carbs on my Chick-fil-A. Hey. Come on in. I'm gonna give y'all time. I ain't playing no music. I'm coming with it today because I feel like some people trying to intimidate me. And I'm not the one to be trying to intimidate. I ain't going. I'm not going. I got me some good old Chick-fil-A. Hey. Yeah, come on in. Gotta set some shit straight, y'all. How many of y'all eat Chick-fil-A? Make sure y'all get those likes up too, y'all. Make sure you get those. I usually try that Chick-fil-A sauce, but I'm trying some different sauce today. Yeah, I feel like some people trying to intimidate me, man. And when I feel that certain type of way, I like to speak out a little bit more because I'm a man with a voice. This shit kind of hot. Yeah, I feel like some people trying to intimidate me, y'all. I feel like that. You know, I was on my way to Chick-fil-A, and give me a second. I gotta call my mama to confirm some stuff. My cousin hit me up and said one of my cousins died of COVID-19 at the hospital. My cousin, mom. Let me call my mama. Now, give me a second. In prayer, my cousin. Yeah.
Please leave your.
She might be sleeping.
Oh.
Hey, Mom.
Yes.
You heard too?
What?
Cousin Lump died of COVID.
I know I was talking to when you called. I've been crying.
All right. Let me get out the phone with you then. I was just calling because Cad texted me.
Oh, so that was Cat had text me. I asked Mom who was there. Yeah, he did. I just got to talking about and I was crying because it came to my phone. I love Cat because Cat always get it told. Boy. He may not put his name up there, but he sure get the message out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. I've been crying a little bit. That's my guy.
Yeah. We're gonna chop it up. I'm gonna call you back.
All right.
All right, Mama.
Bye.
Yeah, my cousin Cat, he be getting that message out there to everybody when stuff happen in the family. Yeah. My cousin, no. You know, I'm one of those people that I don't try to capitalize and when something happened to be extra dramatic and all that. I don't do that. And it seems like since I've been on these YouTube streets, I've been seeing a lot of people, well, a particular person. I appreciate y'all. Every time somebody died, this particular person to pretend like they know these people and don't even know these people. You know what I'm saying? That show you there's a lot of phony people out here, man. I don't do all that. That COVID is serious. That COVID is real serious, man. My cousin, one of my other cousins, if y'all remember back then, was one of the first ladies in Illinois to catch COVID and pass from it. And then her sister died. Mm-hmm. You got to stay covered, man. If I don't have to go outside, believe me, I don't want to go outside. It's serious. The main people that catch the COVID is the people who working in the hospital because they are so easy to be around it from the people who got it. Yeah, the grace and mercy. Yeah, I lost my cousin to COVID in the hospital, man. I pray that a lot of y'all got a strong immune system because I truly believe having a strong immune system plays a part too. You got to take care of your body. What's up, Pee Wee? Mm-hmm. Just ate me some good old Chick-fil-A. Yeah, excuse me. Let me get me some hand sanitizer. Okay. Now, say a prayer for my family, y'all. I thank God for giving me the strength to handle a lot of things. And I thank God for allowing me the strength to endure this fight long as I have for Robert Sylvester Kelly. I thank him for the strength. I thank him for the strength for me to endure my situations as well, and everything that comes along with this fight. I thank him for giving me the strength, the resilience to not be so easy to go on an attack for every little thing to entrap myself. I thank him for that. I thank him for knowledge, wisdom, and thank him for understanding. I thank him for what he allowed me to handle, and I thank him for handling the things I can't handle. I thank him for strength. You know, we gonna talk about R.Kelly. I thank him for strength. You know, like I said, there's no playbook in this R.Kelly fight. It didn't come with a rule book. It didn't come with a layout plan, a plan book, a playbook. It just come out the way it is. And I find myself at times getting heated. And the reason why it gets so heated, y'all, is because the things that I see, the things that we see, the things that people see, and the things that people are blind to see. Thank you, Tatted. Yeah, I just found out as soon as I went to grab this Chick-fil-A that my cousin passed in a hospital due to COVID-19. I mean, I was just coming out of at a Chick-fil-A drive-thru, and some just looked at my text. Yeah, it's crazy. Take it back. I looked at my text here. Yeah, so I had to call my mom and check. But I thank him for the what's up, Jamal? I thank him for the strength to give me to endure this fight. I got to keep saying this 1,000 times, and I don't know if people would be listening to me when I say these words coming out of my mouth. I thank him for the people who he placed in my circle through social media. I'm very grateful for you. I'm grateful for everything he allowed to happen. How I got this far, I do not know. It had to be God. And and it feels good when you talk to people, certain particular people, and they say, man, DJ, we need you, man. You as a force in this fight. We need you. We need you. We need you. And oftentimes the devil, he tends to try to creep in and discourage me and be like, you need to quit. Fuck that. Don't, no, don't do it. Don't fight. Just give up. And I'm just keeping it real. And I do be having this, and I don't know why. He just come in some type of way, be like, you know what? It's enough. But when I talk to my God, sure this right here, because all this coming through. But when I talk to my God, you know what my God tell me, y'all? He said, you come this far. And I say, what you mean? He said, you come this far, why give up now? He said, why be a failure not only to me, because I gave you what you need to endure this fight, but why be a failure to yourself? Why be a failure to the people who believe in you? And that's what God tells me. And so I look at it, I'd be like, man, if I stop now, then what we come this far for? I can't speak on nobody else, but I'm speaking about me. If I stop now, what did we come this far for? Did we come this far to give up? Did we come this far to let people continue to let people intimidate us with the RICO, with the feds and Homeland Security, with indictments? Did we come this far to be scared to stand up for what's right? That's the question. Is it all really worth it? Now, I know I don't have to point out some things to a lot of people and get people to see some things that they just not seeing right now. But I can't wake the people up, which was already being put out there, and I'm very, very smart at doing that. Should I feel intimidated because although you got people that don't want to stand up for Robert Sylvester Kelly, and you got people out there that want you to just stop and not continue to fight. And give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. I had a call. Uh yeah, I'm back. Uh as I was saying, you know, um, sometimes I feel like people is trying to intimidate me. I feel like people is trying to intimidate me to get me to stop fighting for Robert Sylvester Kelly, or fighting for what I believe was right and what's wrong. Not just for Robert Sylvester Kelly, but for all men, because this is uh, setting a tone for the world. I feel like some people trying to stop me from having a voice, and I don't have fear. And my biggest fear is what I might do to somebody. That's my biggest fear. Not what somebody do to me, is what I might do to somebody else. Now, a lot of times I feel like I don't want to fight this fight no more. And I talk to God constantly. And God said to me, you can't let them people down. You got to keep fighting for what's right. He said, you can't let them people down. You got to keep fighting. You got to keep fighting. You got to keep fighting. And I said, okay. Then I was talking to somebody on the phone today, and they say, worst case scenario, and I'm not going to say no names, the person said, what do you think R.Kelly could get? And you know what I told that person? I never really thought about it, because I truly believe he can beat this. With everything that's been out, and if the lawyers were smart, R. Kelly can beat this. I never thought about what he can get if he lost, because I'm not thinking about losing. I'm thinking about winning. I'm not thinking the possibilities of the worst case scenario. I believe this man is going to be free again. Maybe longer than what he did back then. But I truly believe this man going to be free again. And you know why I say that? Let me tell y'all why I say that. Because all the people hearts, all the people that got something to do with this R. Kelly situation are not truthful. They not real. They hiding something. They underplaying something. They got some skeletons in their closet. This why I believe R. Kelly will be free again. Because how could you throw something in another person's eye, but you can't look at your own self in the eye? That's deep. How could you accuse a person of doing something when you know you ain't right yourself? And if the same God forgive, he could forgive again and again and again and again and again and again. But that's all determined on your level of forgiveness, your level of faith, your level of knowing. So I never gave it any thought. What if the worst case scenario? There is no worst case scenario with me. R.Kelly go be free again. He go beat this. Now it might take a little longer, but I think this really gonna be once and for all, due to all the parties who played a part in his takedown, even the government. Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. I keep telling people I've been to prison. Why cop out for something if you know you didn't do it? Why take a plea if you know you didn't do it? If R. Kelly feel in his heart, he treated people right, even though they treat him wrong, even if he liked younger women, that's his prerogative. Who are we to judge? Don't nobody judge the young women when they want to get with an older guy. And we do have young women out here that like older guys. For whatever reason, they don't like these young boys. Some of these young women like these older guys who got their shit together. Just ask them. Just ask them. Seeing what they can get. I truly believe that the reason why R. Kelly is going to beat this because if anybody know, if they had anything, and I mean anything against Robert Sylvester Kelly, they'd have been ready to go to trial by now. Y'all watch this. Even when they had the 100 devices, even when they got their number one star, R.Kelly. Let's even talk about before they had anything. I think, and this is just my opinion, that they just want R. Kelly in jail so he wouldn't be able to roam around free. Period. I think they just wanted R. Kelly in jail so they could continue to try and build a case when they have no case. Period. It's just my opinion. You ain't got to agree with it because this is not about agreeing. If you disagree, you disagree. That's your opinion. That's what I truly believe. That's what I truly believe. Sometimes I want to quit. But God, give me the strength to keep pushing. You know, when a lot of people say he did it. What did he do? What did he do that they didn't prove in court about what he done? So he done nothing. He was tried. He had a jury. They found him not guilty. Everything right now is alleged accusations, hearsay. And I'm willing to bet you if 80% of them people take lie detector tests, R. Kelly would be free just off that. Because there would be some lies and a so-called truth. So what'd he do? So what he do? Said he don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Edge ain't nothing but a number. Get up on the room, slow dance. What he do? Made songs called Naked, 12 Play. I don't know. I wasn't there. Can't tell you who was on the tape. They alleged it was him. But whatever the tape was, they tried him for it and they found the man not guilty. So what you want me to do? They found the man not guilty. Y'all, they can't set the verdict. They can't set the OJ verdict. Not guilty. It might have been you on the tape. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, they say a man is innocent until proven guilty. That's his due rights. That's his due process. Levi don't know much as he say he know because he's still Googling shit. He researching shit and then he bringing it to the people. I peeped that from his conversation with Divine Light. He didn't even know what a man due process is. A man is innocent until proven guilty. Otherwise, the government has to prove that this man is guilty. More than him, have to prove he's innocent. By law, it's the government's job, since they brought the charges, to prove why this man don't belong on the streets. And people think that people can't be fed cases. Unless you a snitch. Thank you, moderators, for being on point. I feel like people be trying to intimidate me because I truly believe these people don't want R.Kelly to have people who believe in his innocence. So we got these people that want to always go back and say, oh, he did this. R.Kelly never went to court for a lead, so y'all can stop that one. Yeah, say it again. Those parents are making a lot of dishonest noise. But what I can't understand and make this so frustrating is that when you hear the parents speak and then you hear the alleged victim speak and telling you right out their mouth that they wasn't hurt, that they wasn't kidnapped, wasn't manipulated, they had cell phones, whatever. And what I don't understand, the same victim that says that, then go back and write a diss song and then try to play victim again. I don't get that part. That does not raise a red flag to none of y'all. It doesn't raise a red flag when you hear a man says a doctor suggests she continue her music career after she just submerged herself in water and he took her out of an institution, and not even a week later you take her to an R.Kelly concert. Y'all don't find nothing wrong with that? You think R. Kelly's the cure? You think her becoming a star is more important than her health? Than her mental state? So I try to question what are we listening to? What are we looking at? What do we want to believe? Being beautiful is one thing. That's only an outer appearance. But when your heart is deceitful and dirty, you ugly all over. And maybe it's because she's a young, beautiful lady, but her heart is troubled. Her mind fucked up. And don't nobody want to admit this shit. All they want to go out is what a person say out their mouth. That's not facts. You can't say one thing, and then you come say another thing, and then you come say another thing. What do y'all go believe? You trying to confuse me? I'm just saying. This ain't no shade throwing. This ain't no I'm talking about anybody. It's just talking about everything that we've been presented with. Either he beat you with a shoe or he treated you like a queen. Either he made you eat shit or he allowed you to live lavish in a penthouse. Sometimes I do fault R.Kelly. Y'all may not want to hear this. Maybe because of what he's been through, he feel like he might have to save some people. I do fault R.Kelly. Being a captain save a hoe. Can't save every hoe. Because all these hoes ain't got the good intentions for you. Sometimes you gotta leave these hoes where they at, on the streets. Because these hoes come to tear down what you done built. Y'all fought them for that. But to get success, by tearing down another man's legacy is bogus as fuck. And I'll say this again. I feel some people trying to intimidate me in these YouTube streets. I feel that people trying to intimidate me with the feds. I feel like people trying to intimidate me with the RICO Act. I really believe people try to intimidate me to get me off of YouTube because my words are effective. And I be on point what I bring to the people, what's already been out there. If you want me to quit, well, then quit putting shit out there for me to review. If you want me to quit, then stop making yourself look like an asshole. Because the more you make yourself look like an asshole, I'm not going to quit. I can't quit. I want to sometimes. But it sometimes just put something in me to keep fighting because it's coming. It's coming. And I do believe a person will reap what they sow. What comes around, what goes around. The same way you try to paint a bad image on Robert Sylvester Kelly, that somebody else go paint a bad image about you. Your time just ain't come yet. So if you don't want me to do commentary, you don't bring yourself out there. Keep my name out your mouth. I'm not the reason R. Kelly locked up. I'm not the reason he's staying in jail. Quit pushing your lies to the people. I'm not the reason his case is being hurt. I'm not part of the conspiracy. I don't know Robert Sylvester Kelly. But I do believe what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, and it's wrong. And I will say this firmly. I do not believe a person would be around a person for 3 years, 4 years, and have so much damaging things to say about him. I don't believe that. It ain't that much fame or fortune in the world for me to sell my soul to lie on somebody else's name to become somebody that I'm not. If I can't become who I am just off what I'm doing right now, then I don't need to become that. And I understand a lot of people want to become somebody off of R.Kelly name. If I can't become who I am and elevate from what I am, then what God got for me is for me, and whatever ain't for me, just ain't for me. It's not for me. So I don't have to need to bash another person to be bigger or better. I'm already big. I'm already better because I got God. And maybe y'all forgetting those words, G-O-D, but I got it wholeheartedly and heavily. Heavy. The only reason I attack certain individual because they done some shit they shouldn't have done. Probably said some shit they shouldn't have said. Think I'm finna just lay down and let you just walk over me. It's not gonna happen. You get what you give. It's not my fault that Azriel is a public figure. It's not my fault that Angelo won't clout. It ain't my fault they couldn't get no business done with R.Kelly. That's just not my fault. And if you're a public figure, people have a right to have an opinion on what they see because of what you put out in the public. Now hear these words. If you put out in the public, you don't know nothing about R. Kelly past because you've been too busy doing this, that, and the other. And then you put in another report to another blogger that, yeah, I knew about his past, but since everybody else worked with him, I didn't see no problem with my 17-year-old daughter working with him. So I have a problem with that as a man. And regardless how much you want to call me, my kids don't fuck with me, whatever, they still my kids at the end of the day. I still have daughters. I still have a right as a father to speak as a man. And I do have a problem with any man, not just Angelo, but any other man who put a child in an adult situation. Now, maybe that don't mean anything to you, and maybe you don't want to hold them accountable for, but the conspiracy theory is real. A lot of us want to sugarcoat the reality of things, all because Azriel is young and they feel like she's been manipulated, Feel like she's been brainwashed. Feel like she's been taken advantage of. But don't look at the parents for the part that they play in this. You know, when I hear a man say it's not all her fault that she in this position, then tell me why R. Kelly locked up if it's not your daughter's fault. When I hear a person say he's this, he's that, and people not looking, well, how she get there in the first place, and R. Kelly ain't been charged with kidnap, then you make it make sense to me. So I just want to put this message out there to Team Truth. And listen to these words real good. Team Truth, and to your leader, your king, I'm not going no fucking where. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me, who you send for me, what you say about me. I don't give a fuck. Let your truth be your truth or be your lies. And I'll continue to expose your king as real clarity, because that's y'all king. That's not my king. God is my king. So this message is for Team Truth, because I really think y'all the truth when you ain't. When you see your king, since we're going to talk about kings, when you see your king talk about his queen being an R. Kelly situation, you got to ask your king, unless y'all scared of y'all king, how the fuck she get there in the first goddamn place? But then you don't even have to ask your king that. Your king already told you with all the goddamn interviews that he did that I showed you dumb motherfuckers. Your king said he got his daughter out of a mental institution. And your king is the one that said, the doctor said, whoever said that it'd be best for her to continue her career. It was your king that decided to take his little queen to an R. Kelly concert. So before you talk about R. Kelly, like this man kidnapped Azriel, you had to check your king. So your king is not my king. Your king tell y'all what to do. God tell me what to do. Your king got y'all doing his dirty work. I'm on the good note. I'm on the good foot over here. And it's sad to say, he ain't no more man than me or no lesser man than me. But he's still a man. And I'm a man too with a fucking opinion, and I have a right to voice it. So Team Truth, when your king come in these YouTube streets and talk shit about me, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. When your king call R. Kelly a pedophile, when your king say R. Kelly like to fucks little girls, question your king why he put his queen in that situation and see if you get an answer. Unless y'all scared of him too. Because I ain't scared of him. That's y'all king. He want to make it seem like y'all on some executive board shit. Y'all ain't on shit. Nothing. So next time, when he talk about a king, y'all ask y'all king about the president's video that I played today, where his little queen said to her daddy king, I ain't go stunt. You knew where I was. You knew I was well taken care of. And then you ask your king, why did he lie on the Gayle King and the other talk shows like she was in harm's way? When his own daughter laid out the blueprint for y'all king. You know what really irks me? It's no matter how much is being said, whenever it's being said, we supposed to believe in the right now. So if Azriel come out with something tomorrow, Angelo come out with something tomorrow, we supposed to believe right now. We ain't supposed to go back and replay history. Period. We ain't supposed to. But then people want us to be blind to the facts of what's been already before our eyes and turn the blind side and act like we ain't see what was said prior to. And like I said again, when you tell one lie, you go have to tell another lie and another lie and another lie. So why the fuck y'all keep on lying on this man and you can't stick to your scripts? Because y'all scripts is fucked up. With your king, he's a habitual fucking liar. Now you can hate R.Kelly all you want for whatever your opinion is, but I'm talking about right now, this time and age, what's going on presently, it's all bogus than a motherfucker. Period. I fear no nigga. I fear what I might do to a nigga that'll cost me my life. He ain't the only nigga from the streets. We always got somebody bigger and badder, and we got somebody bigger and badder than me. But I don't go look for that trouble. But if a motherfucker think they go intimidate me for me exposing shit that I see that I don't agree with as a man, as a father, then you got a motherfucking issue. And I'm not your fucking issue. The issue is yourself when you look in the mirror and know how many lies you done told to the American people. That's the issue. And until you face that demon that you look at, then you'll become a better person. Confessive is the mouth. And once you confess your sins, you'll be a better person. But the more you keep lying and lying and lying and lying, telling lies after lies, you ain't gonna get nothing out of that. Because them same lies is gonna get R.Kelly not guilty. Subpoena the parents. And I truly feel, there's enough to set R.Kelly free. And all it takes is for one motherfucker to fuck up. And they throwing the whole fucking case out. So when a person asks me, what's the worst case scenario of R.Kelly getting any time, I don't even think of that shit. Because I feel there's a lot of information out here that could set him free if the lawyers do their fucking job right. And let me just say this to the lawyers. I know you get irritated. R.Kelly don't have family. He got fans that's like family. Because the family that you say that's family really ain't your family. Especially when they working with the people to go against you to get you locked up and keep you locked up. We as family. We believe in its injustice. We believe in its due process. We believe in its rights and believe its rights is being violated. We believe that you letting every motherfucker out on COVID-19 except R. Kelly because the conspiracy is so heavy against him. We understand that. We know the government is a shady ball game dealing with certain individuals. We already know that. For a man who never been convicted of anything, never raped no one, and then y'all want to say he's like a mob boss. Mob bosses don't get beat up. Mob bosses don't get jumped on like that. They stay protected. So y'all theory is all wrong. It's all wrong. Choose your words carefully. Team Truth. I am the truth. Team Truth. I am the truth. Team Truth. I am the truth. And I don't have to lie to kick it. Y'all see what's before y'all? You see what's put out there? And what's so crazy is, I'm willing to bet you, none of them Team Truth members would put their 17-year-old daughter in a situation the same way R.Kelly did, expecting a miracle. This is his last chance to try to make money. This was his last time to try to get rich. All his other schemes didn't work. Azriel was his last cash card. I see it. Team Truth don't want to see it. All they want to do is listen to the lies of their king. Tell your king to stop lying. Team Truth. Tell your king you want to talk to a real nigga. And I ain't talking about them weak ass interviews that he be doing where he gets the whole flow to say whatever the fuck he want to push out to the people to brainwash them. Tell your king you got a real one right here. And he know it. He welcome to come over here anytime he want to and have a real one-on-one. And I would eat his ass alive because he know the truth ain't in him. That's why he run from me. That's why he's intimidated by me. That's why y'all king know he can't fuck with me. He ain't smart enough. So I'll be your big bug. I'll be your cash out. I'll be whatever you want to. But I bet you this. Your king ain't gonna fuck with this one. He ain't gonna call in. See, he go on them platforms where he can get the stage and everybody's so gong-ho. It says real father. That shit don't work over here. So y'all continue to keep giving them that platform. making him think he's the big bad wolf. He ain't shit on these parts. I'm the man in these streets. I'm the man in these fucking streets. I'm the man. And until he can face me, he's beneath me. You go tell him I said it. It's one thing to talk that tough Tony ass bullshit. It's another thing to face a man face to face. Stop trying to send everybody to fight your battles. Fight your own. Fight your own. Stop sending your kids on bogus ass missions. Fight your own battles. That's what real men do. They don't send people to do their dirty work. Face me. Call me. Talk to me. My line is open. Put it on the screen. I know you in the background, you looking. Because you see my face. You see it. Bin Laden. You see it. You don't want that smoke. You might got the motherfuckers in fear mode or whatever. Nigga, you ain't walked a mile in my shoes in these streets. I don't know what the fuck they do in Baltimore. But I know the groundwork I put in. You can never take that away from me. And you could play these YouTube games with all your Azrael followers and sympathy holders and pity parties for your daughter that you use for a pawn. But nigga, you and I know you ain't that nigga. I'm that nigga. Without no mortgages with an S, nigga. Because you know why? Material shit don't define me. They define weak ass niggas who never had shit. Your integrity ain't even can amount to mine. You don't have none. Listen to these words, youngin'. Let me school you on this day. All you talk about is material shit. That shit don't mean nothing. Your integrity, nigga. Your dignity, nigga. And you have none. Now, until you get on my level, then you can talk to me. But until then, you stay in that material world like your daughter and the rest of the money, hungry ass motherfuckers who need their titties and their ass done for a future investment. Do that. Do that. You continue to get on your IG and try to shame me, nigga. Do that. But it don't work because I know who I am. Call that phone and show me who you is. Now I sent for you. You ain't got to send for me. And if you want to have a real conversation, and we ain't got to argue, nigga, my line is open. But we gonna keep it real like we kept it real on Facebook. I really want to know, what responsibility do you accept as a father? And if R.Kelly is a monster, why you ain't do all this rah-rah when he was out of jail? Real niggas don't wait till niggas get locked up and talk all this tough Tony ass shit and he allegedly got your daughter. Real niggas do it just because. Cause see, if that ain't me, nigga, I ain't trying to wait for no cameras. I ain't trying to put on no show. This is my flesh and blood. But the reason you didn't do it like that, because you already knew where your daughter was, and you tried to play like you didn't know where she was, and you knew she was straight. She told you in her face. And I don't give a fuck what you say, what Team Truth say. Your daughter put the blueprint on you, homie. You should have never did that shit with Shabazz. She laid it out on you. Don't even stunt. You already knew where I was. And coming at your young queen's mouth, tell me, a nigga like me, what I supposed to say? She lying then? She told R.Kelly to call you. She said she feel like she was 18. What I supposed to believe? She lying then? That's your queen. Free R.Kelly. Okay, you didn't get what you want out the deal. Why destroy your daughter? Why make her more fucked up since she's suicidal and all this shit? Thirsty. Yeah, she baited him. She baited his ass. She baited that nigga. He can't see that because none. That's his young queen. Yeah, this ain't chess, nigga. This checkers. And she checked your ass. You got to accept this one. Listen, homeboy, as real, she checked your ass in front of the world, homie. And if you saw the look on your face and go back and watch it yourself, look how stupid you look. That go to shows you ain't instilled no guidance in that young queen. So don't get mad at us because she played chess with your ass and checkmated you at the same time. Azriel's the big bad wolf around this motherfucker. Now she wasn't lying. Baited him. Team Truth don't want to see that. She baited him. Baited that nigga. She baited you, homie. You want to talk some real nigga shit? She baited you, Angelo. That's real talk. Free R.Kelly. She might be going on there saying, oh, he made me eat shit. He beat me with a shoe. He had me locked up, no phone rules for days. But she baited your ass. And one thing you do understand, bro, you can't have conflicting stories. You can't say you love this man, and all of a sudden you can't stand this man because he locked up. So she hurt, and you made the pain even worse. See, she have a love-hate for you. She don't love you 100%, homie. And I know you don't want to hear this. You don't want to hear this. She don't love you 100%. You just get a certain percentage of love from her. She don't love you 100%. I mean, let's just keep the shit real. She's a walking firecracker. She's fire. She on fire. She fierce. And she checked you. You make it talk about my son. You make it talk about my kids. But I promise you, on God, any of them ever do me like the way she did you. Nigga, they ain't even paid a flight ticket enough to get me to where I might as well have a private jet. I'm gone. But if you taught her something, she would know how to respect you. I pick up on body language. I pick up on shit people say. And let me say this to you. You have no integrity. So you can talk about all your mortgages with an S, your cars with an S, but you don't have no integrity as a man. That's more than material shit. You don't have no morals, no values as a man. You could put that stunt on for Team Truth, queens and kings and all the women, this, that, and the other. But you still can't change the situation you put your daughter in as a grown-ass man. No morals, no values, none. None. You think that shit you be sitting on IG really moves me, don't you? You really think that shit on IG really be like, oh, you should have said that my feelings hurt? Nigga, if whatever you said or anybody said about me, I would have quit long time ago. But little do you niggas know, giving me even more energy to keep on fighting this fight. But not just for his freedom, but to not making him example. Of the world to convict other less fortunate people who don't have the clout like him. So it's just not about R.Kelly, homie. He may be the GOAT right now. He may be the poster boy. It's bigger than R.Kelly, man. And maybe you'll realize that, but you don't get it. I'm 49. I hear you say, I'm 49, I'm going on 50. Well, with that age comes wisdom, knowledge, understanding. And what I do understand this, you can never amount to my intellects. I play on these YouTube streets and have fun. But when I'm serious, you can never amount to me. I'm too smart for you. I see through you. Team Truth don't. Because you brainwashed them the same way you brainwashed Azriel. Same way Larry brainwashed Azriel. Y'all brainwashed Team Truth. And I understand Team Truth don't like me just because of who I am, and that's fine. But if they like a liar and don't know how to stand on their own for what's right, then let their ass stay over there with you liars, because y'all all belong together. You can't tell me you hear something coming out of the mouth of a queen, and what's all been said about Robert Sylvester Kelly, that you can't be like, wait a minute, but didn't he say this? Wait a minute, didn't he say that? But then he mind fucked y'all with no Vaseline. And y'all fell for it, using his queen. That was the whole goal. Y'all don't get it. But I'm tired of pointing out to you people. He mind fucked y'all using Azriel. She is not a victim of nothing. When I hear a young lady said, Dad, we not go front, you already knew where I was. That's all you got to say right there. So all that other shit he was saying, all them talk shows and shit, that shit is doop, doop. Don't mean shit. So he wanted her to tell her truth. She told her truth. What do you want me to believe? She told her truth. She wasn't kidnapped. She wasn't manipulated. And what y'all don't understand, even before she came back home, when she had her beautiful hair, but those that want to put me on in the shade room, it depends. If I want to talk to a 90, I can talk to a 90. If I want to do that dope, I can do that. She was telling the truth then. And R.Kelly was locked up. And she told the same shit when she came back home to her daddy. But y'all don't see this shit. Told the same exact story. Am I lying, y'all? If I'm lying, I would shut my channel down. When she was on that live talking about she was with Joycelyn, smoking hookah, blah, 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 blah. She said, for those who say I ain't had no phone, those who ain't said this. And this one, R.Kelly was locked up before she even went home. And she was probably FBI, CIA, blah, 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 blah. And she said the exact same thing, in a sense, on the president's right in front of her daddy face. Don't even stunt like I had a phone. I did not call you. You kept on beefing and biggering. She said, don't even stunt. You knew I was well taken care of. R. Kelly told me to love you. From people that could believe something like that, it's just absurd. All this time you knew where I was, and to make people believe that I was hurt in any type of capacity is absurd. These are her words. And y'all want me to stop speaking the truth from what's being already publicized by the victim, alleged victim. She said the same exact thing when she was with R. Kelly, and said the same goddamn right, the goddamn thing in front of your fucking face. Tell me when she was lying then. I ain't got a lot of kick it, y'all. I ain't got a lot of kick it with no motherfucker. I'm going off what's put out there that people just don't want to see, the conspiracy theory against Robert Sylvester Kelly. She said it when she wasn't with R. Kelly. She said it when she was with R. Kelly. I'm good. I'm eating good. I don't need your money. I don't need this. The reason why I don't talk to you because you was a snitch. I got a phone. Whoever said I didn't have a phone is a lie. The reason I don't call my dad because maybe I don't want to talk to you because maybe you a snitch. All this shit she said when R. Kelly was locked up. And then she come right back and say the same thing in a more pleasant but still vulgar, to me, very disrespectful way on the president when she was with Shabazz, but don't nobody want to see that either. If I was a lawyer, we gonna have to subpoena some shit. I'm just saying, if I was a lawyer, let's get my client up at this shit. I need a speedy trial, ASAP. All it takes is one unreasonable doubt that these motherfuckers is lying. Case dismiss. I need a speedy trial. Since we already got the daughter, let's subpoena the daddy. Let's subpoena the mama. Yeah, we're gonna have to. If I was a lawyer, let's subpoena the mama. Let's subpoena the daddy. And the case would just be thrown out with Angelo's background itself. Because you know what? When you take the stand, you got to be squeaky clean, my man. Yeah, your background come into play. Let me just wake a lot of people up there. Subpoena the daddy. when you take the stand, you got to have a clean record. So the defense or the prosecutor can't use shit against you. And if Angelo took the stance with extensive record like his, regardless of what he put out there in Lifetime, regardless of what he put out there in the media, look at this nigga background. I'm just 49 years old and I know this shit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they could subpoena me if they want to. Yeah. Well, let them look and see you got a sex offense in your background, sir. Regardless if they sealed it, whatever, sir. Case dismissed, sir. Yeah, they can subpoena me if they want to. Nah. They subpoena you. That case is gone out the door. Subpoena his ass. Since he got so much truth about this, he want Azriel, this black queen, to tell her story and blah, blah, blah. He knew where she was, this, that, and the other. And subpoena the parents. And I promise you, R.Kelly go walk saying, I believe I can fly again, part 2. Yep. I know shit. Yeah, I'm a bed bug. I'm dumb. If they subpoena Angelo to the stand, all they go do is look at his background and compare his background to R. Kelly background, and this in the court of law. And if I was a lawyer, public opinion is not the law. Public opinion is not the law. So you sure you want to take that stand, homie? You think they ain't gonna read off your shit in the background as long as your history is? All the shit you done, gun cases, battery, possessions, sexual offenses. Time is running out. Think they ain't gonna get all up your business the same way y'all try to make them get in R. Kelly business with lies? Hold on one second, y'all. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. So I pray he get the money to hire a private investigator. I pray that they get some subpoenas in the court to subpoena the parents. And as lawyers, they can't do that. You know they can. Because he's part of that shit too. They so quick to want to get fame off their daughter. They want the fame. This is what comes with the territory. Want to be fame. Especially when you ain't get it from the motherfucking gutter like R. Kelly. This what comes with the fame. So you want the clout. You want the fame. Take what comes with it. Yeah. See, I think they shouldn't have, just my opinion, I think they should have never tried to use Azriel as a person that they saying that's been this, that, and the other. And because I think they should have just say, okay, well, fuck it. You know what? He ain't want to do no business with me. I'm cool. But the steady kept, you know, you could only poke the bear for so long. That's right. You goddamn right. That's the whole purpose. Comedian, real name, text me real quick. I don't know who you is off back, but I'll put it in the chat. 312-730-5687. And it was alleged that Azriel got her ass done at 19 and her titties done at 20. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So he want that shit? Mm-hmm. So Team Truth, y'all king. All right. Text me right now. Text me right now. Yeah. That's why I don't believe or think what's the least sentence he can get. None. Especially all this shit hearsay and lifetime. Hell fucking no. Free R.Kelly. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you for listening. I won't be intimidated. I can't do this without y'all. We got to do this as a team effort. Y'all support the channel. Y'all support the channel. Donate to the channel. And that's all I'm going to say. God bless you all. You have a great, great night. I'm out. I ain't going nowhere. They can get that up. All that Fed intimidation bullshit. I have a freedom of speech. I have a freedom of speech. I have a freedom to an opinion. I have a freedom of speech.